Years ago, I'm driving back from Oklahoma City, South Oklahoma City Chamber. I was at a speaking event that I was doing, and I'm driving back on the turnpike, and I get this Facebook notification. Why was I on Facebook on the turnpike? Let's not talk about it, okay? But I get this Facebook notification that says Cash Matthews is live in the Bong group. Now, I'd been added by Rob Boyd many months ago, and luckily it wasn't. It was before the, hey, if you don't come to an event, you gonna get the boot thing. So I just stayed creeping, right? And so I'm like, well, I ain't got nothing to do. I got my phone in a holder, so those of you that, fear for my safety. And I start listening to this random guy named Cash talk about this group called The Bong. I pull over on the turnpike and start gassing him up in the comments, which just means encouragement. And so I'm typing out like, that's good, come on, say that again. I was a pastor for a while, so we'll go to church anywhere. And so then, as we encourage people to do, he sends me a message after he gets off the live, coffee, ? I said, cool, when? He said, how's tomorrow? Cool, where? He says the spot. Cool, what time? He says the time, and we show up. When we talk about meet people, make friends, and money will follow, that's how simple it was. We shared each other's story, and he said, hey, I got this thing called The Bong, and we meet the first Tuesday of the month, and I'd like you to be a speaker. We'd known each other for like 32 minutes. And I went, okay, sure. And so I show up, my very first Bong event, I was one of the 5-minute speakers 2 years ago. Now, for the new folks, that's not typically how it goes. But here's what it set in motion. It set in motion a community. It set in motion a connection that Cash and I, there's some things that can only be explained as divine. Mm-hmm. There's moments in your life that can only be defined as divine. And so when you have these moments, and we all have them. You may be walking through one now. Mike is talking about the last 2 months have been super challenging and how some people want you to succeed and others want you to maybe not. Remember this, I'm going to pick it up. The loudest boos come from the cheapest seats. Mm-hmm. The loudest boos come from the cheapest seats. Mm-hmm. There's nobody on courtside or on the sidelines that is booing the players in the game. You ever seen that? No. Why? Because those at or beyond your level will never tell you to slow down. Hear that? If you got people questioning where you're going in your business, in the dreams and desires and scale you want to have, and they're going, I don't know if you should do that. Say, we will miss you. Not really. But understand that if you want success, you're going to have to be polarizing. Think about anybody of significance. Anybody. They chose to be polarizing. Now, does that mean you're just divisive for divisive sake? No, but you gotta stand for something. And as Cash was saying earlier, marketing, I talk about it like this, TOMA. You need TOMA and Big Mo in your business. Top of mind awareness, and that creates momentum. If you care about what you do and you ain't talking about it, you don't deserve growth. If you're not talking about it, I'm not saying like, buy my thing, but if you aren't embodying who, what, and what you're becoming in your business, you don't deserve growth. So start talking about it, get loud about it, and understand the boos, tell them to enjoy the game because there's so much more to see. Woo!